everybody, and welcome back to the realm. Last episode, I started working on this trading hall, and now I have a few more villagers in it. And as you can see, I actually got this guy successfully paired with this table, and there's no bed behind him. Which, last episode what I was going to do is put a bed behind the villagers so that they wouldn't claim ones in the breeder. And what was happening is the villagers and the breeder were claiming the job blocks in here, and it just was all a big mess. It was a big pain. And so I just got kind of fed up with it and was like, you know what? This thing is no longer going to be a breeder. I just decided this is too close to that. I took all the beds out, and what I did, you can kind of see some rails coming out of it, but I dug into this mountain over here and decided to make a breeder in there, because it's a little over 100 blocks away from that, and that way I just don't have to deal with any of the claiming issues and all the bed issues and stuff, because it just wasn't worth dealing with that. So now we just have a house in the village that doesn't have a purpose for now. Maybe we can throw nitwits in there or something. It can be like the nitwit house. And up in here we have two fence gates, just to be careful. Apparently they already bred. Maybe number 0 did something with them. And the kind of point of this, yep, so he's gonna try and go sleep when it's night, and then we can just push the little baby villager down into the stream. I actually forgot to take this part of the wall out. So yeah, the baby villager's gonna go down this water stream and get stuck at those dirt blocks, and then I'm not gonna take him out yet, but basically what I can do when I'm ready for him is I can just put a minecart right here, break these dirt blocks, and then the only path for him will be to go into the minecart, and then I can just send it out to wherever I need him. Anyway, you've probably seen me mess around with villagers for long enough, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from that and make a XP farm at a skeleton spawner that I found. And before I can go and do that, I'm gonna need some soul sand, which I'm going to need to find in the Nether, because basically the way that the farm is going to work is the skeletons are all going to get pulled into one spot, and then they're going to go up a big water stream on the soul sand, and then they're going to fall down and drop, and it'll take them down to enough health where you can just hit them once and they'll die. Now, number 0 has came through this portal, and I have not, so okay, there's not much stuff really around it, which seems to be alright for the moment. I should probably equip my shield quick. And he came in here and couldn't find any soul sand, so hopefully I'll have better luck. Whoa, careful of the Enderman. He did say that he could find, or that he did find a nether wastes biome, and I'm pretty sure soul sand can spawn in there. So if that's the case, that'd be pretty good. Alright. I'm not sure. Oh boy, gassed right there. Oh boy, a big thing. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the nether wastes that number 0 found, but they are some nether wastes, which is pretty good. I'm not seeing any soul sand, but hopefully if I explore around here enough I can find some. I did make sure to put on some gold so that the piglins wouldn't chase me. And I'm probably just going to dig a little bit into here and try and make a little staircase down there. It's a bit janky, but we have a staircase up there. And now let's see if I can find any soul sand about. Also, I apologize if my voice seems a little weird. I don't know why, my throat is really dry for some reason. Oh god, this guy's on me. Get him out. Oh shoot, and there's shoot! Shoot! Oh, okay, well. That sucks. And oh, look. I didn't sleep in my main bed, so I'm all the way back at the world spawn. Oh man. And the sun's going down. Nice. Guess I'm gonna have to go back there and try again. I didn't even think that I looked at that Enderman, but apparently he thought different. So, yeah, it's great. Okay, I'm pretty sure I died right over there. Yep, there's my XP orbs and everything, and I'm hearing a guest, so hopefully he doesn't shoot me, because that would be not very good to just get back and then die again. Alright, let's throw our gold on first off, because we don't want anyone killing us, especially those piglins. And, okay, let's eat with some better food. Put on our other armor. And now I should be good to go to keep looking for some soul sand. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't find any. Let's go! Let's go! He was on me and I didn't know what I was gonna do, and we got him that way. And here's another one of them coming over to us right now. You sure you want to face us after I just did that? That's right, turn away. Aha! There is some soul sand, it's just in a very treacherous spot to get to. Let's go to, oh boy. Careful there, careful there. Alright, let's see how I can get down. Oh man. This is terrible. I'm just gonna grab a couple pieces because I know number 0 wanted some of this too. I'm just gonna grab this like right here. I'm not gonna get any that's at the lava layer because I don't wanna fall in and die. That would stink. So 11 pieces should be enough for now, and I have the cords in case we need to get any more. But what the? Oh, stupid magma cube. Let's get away from here and try and get out of this place as fast as possible. Well, now we're back in the overworld, and we're nice and safe. We have our soul sand, so, well, okay, it's night, but I'm gonna go ahead and meet you down at the spawner. Alright, so here we are at the spawner, and it's also been about a day since I last recorded, and I'm pretty sure I caught a cold, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit off. But anyway, the first step that I need to take is make sure that there's 4 blocks of space on every side of this spawner. And basically what that's going to do is just allow for the maximum amount of space for skeletons to spawn. So it might take a little bit, but I'm just going to widen this place out, and then I'll see you once that's done. Alright, so now we have this nice space dug out, and the next thing that I'm going to do is make the water trails that kind of push all the skeletons into one area. And also, you might notice that there's only 3 blocks of space underneath this spawner, and that's because I'm actually going to have to dig this part down a block in order for the water to continue pushing. Because if I just had the water like that, then the skeletons would only get like halfway across the room and then they just stop, which obviously wouldn't be very good for what we're trying to do. So once I get those waters in, what I need to do is dig this down a 4th space, or like a 4th block. And then once I get this down, I'm just gonna have to go in and break each of these blocks out so that the water can flow over the side. I'm not sure if I have to break that one. I don't think it really matters. As long as all the water is flowing into one spot, you're gonna be good. So you can see all the water flows to this exact space, and then you just want to dig a space into that wall right here, and just keep making it till I guess the water stops. And in this spot I'm gonna put down my soul sand, and I would do that right now, except I realized I'm gonna need some kelp so that I can make water source blocks, and I don't have any kelp, so I'm gonna go and grab that quick. Here we go. Just gonna come down to the bottom and grab some of this kelp. Okay, now that I have that kelp, I can continue this farm, And this is the block where soul sand is going to go, but for now I'm just going to put dirt because I'm going to need to grow some kelp on it, and then I can just replace it with soul sand later. And now what I need to do is go up 21 blocks because basically I'm going to send the skeletons 21 blocks up, send them over a little bit, then drop them down, and it'll make it so that they have a low enough amount of health that I can just punch them and they'll die in one hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually just go like this. So that's 4, I believe. I already lost count. Anyway, I'm going to be going up 20 blocks. So this dirt is up 21 blocks, which is a little bit annoying. Ah, what the heck? It's a little bit annoying because that means I'm going to have to build kind of a tube around it, which I do have some cobble for, so I can just kind of build it up like this. But, you know, it's not really preferable. You don't want to have to do that. And I'm going to try and just sort of get myself into this so I can just sort of build it around myself like the skeletons would be going up. I'm going to need to dig a little bit more up here. There we go. And let's see. We only want them to go a little bit this way, and then they can probably go back down. So I'm going to need to build out even more stuff just to contain them in. Let's see here. Yep. Block there. And I can block all this out later. Might as well do it now. Actually, I'm going to need to. Anyway, dig all this out. And then what you need to do, I'm going to place a torch in here quick, is this is where they're going to be coming up. So put some water here. And then you're going to need 3 signs because 2 signs are going to be going like this. Whoops, don't want to write anything on them. 2 signs like that and another sign right here. And then you can just put a water source block there, which basically will just shove them down. So let's say, for example, I'm a skeleton, I swim up into this, just get shoved over off the ledge down to my death, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to go down here and put that kelp in. And now that this water stream is down, I forgot to make 2 signs, which is why these are birch and the other ones were oak. But anyway, need to throw in 2 signs there. And there will be a blank block that they're not being pushed on, but it's not going to be that big of a deal because it's always going to spawn multiple skeletons. So it'll just shove them all this way. And now that we have this, what you do, grab your kelp and just slap it down. You're going to need to go all the way up. There we go. It's already pushing me away. Oh boy. Then go back down. Grab the soul sand. Hopefully I don't drown. There we go. Break it. Put the soul sand down. And then once these bubbles appear, that means it's an elevator and it'll bring you right up and then just drop you down this way. So now what I need to do is dig 21 blocks down. Okay, so this is exactly where the skeletons are going to be dropping in. So I'm going to dig a little bit this way, and I'm probably going to end up making a little bit of a more expansive room. But now what I need to do is grab a hopper, and usually what I do is I put a double chest here, which unfortunately I don't have 2 chests right now. I'm just going to probably steal the ones from the spawner room. But anyway, what I would usually do is put a hopper here into the 2 chests. And then I'm going to take a slab and put it right here so that you can punch at the skeletons but they can't see and shoot at you. It just protects you but lets you hit at them. And then I might also expand this room a little bit, put some other chests in and whatnot. So this is what I meant by having a hopper here going right into this chest. Apparently I dropped some dirt down it. And also I have some chests over on the side, a crafting table, some furnaces. Who knows what else I'll put in this little room. Maybe it might be kind of useful to have enchantment set up or a anvil or something because this is going to be an XP grinder. but that can come later. And also, as I was digging out this room, I found some diamonds, so let's dig these and see how many we get. This actually is looking to be pretty good. Hopefully it's more than 2. Oh, at least 3. Oh, 4. You know what? I'm happy with 4 diamonds. And I'm pretty sure I actually have 17 diamonds up in a chest. So now I have 21 diamonds, which is awesome. Nice. I've added in a water break and a bubble elevator into here just so that it's nice and easy to get down into the spawner. And also I ended up putting the hopper down a block, so it's actually dropping the skeleton down 22 blocks, because I noticed that when I only had it at 21, I would have to do like 2 or 3 hits to the skeletons, and now it's like 1 to 2 hits. And also I tried it 1 block lower and they just would die on impact, so that was a little bit too far down. I also added in this piece of glass right here so you can sort of look through and see the skeletons as they come towards the... Oh, you can see that one just got sucked up. Basically, you can just see them in there, and you can see how close they are to getting to you. Anyway, that's about it for this episode. I'm glad that we set up this farm, and I think it's going to be really useful, especially just for any enchanting and even for using like enchantment books on anvils. And also, I hope that you liked that little adventure to the Nether. That was pretty cool, even though I did die that time. That was kind of sad, but oh well. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And that's about it, so I will see you in the next one.